Well, it's January 6th, 2019, and I haven't started this old 57 Chevy truck in several weeks. I really can't remember how long it's been. It hadn't been too long ago, but it needs to be started. I went ahead and opened up the garage doors, and I'm doing my best not to show you my nasty, junked up garage. So I'm going to jump in this 57 Chevy truck, and I've already checked my glue traps. No creatures in here as far as I know. And we'll see how hard this old truck's going to be to start. Got it in neutral. It's a 3-speed on the column, 6-cylinder, 235. Let's see what happens. Give it a few pumps with the accelerator. Hopefully it won't be too hard to start. Pull the choke out just a little bit. Hopefully not too hard at all. Anyway, I haven't drove this truck a whole lot. It's been bad weather, and this is kind of a spring day today. It's probably about 55 degrees, and kind of gets you thinking about spring, even though it is 1st of January. I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But as you can see, it's basically the same as when I parked it in here this fall. Hey, man. That's great. I always like it when something starts. If you'll recall in some of my earlier videos, I guess this past fall or maybe late summer, this thing got to where it wouldn't start, and I didn't really trust it a whole lot. It started, and then it got to where it wouldn't start, so I was really unwilling to drive it very far or any place away from home because I didn't know if it would start or not. So real happy. It's been starting good the last few times I've started it, and let me tell you what, I'm happy about that. Anyway, well, I'll let it sit here for just a minute and warm up. There's my temperature hand. All these gauges work, as you can see. I'm full of gas and good oil pressure. Everything works on the truck, but I just like these gauges like this that you can actually see what the temperature is. And I'm probably maybe add another gauge or two as time permits and money comes in. Yeah, when money comes in, that's a big thing. Well, there's my rear view mirror, and I was going to show you, but that's stupid. I don't want to say stupid. I got some tires and a bunch of other junk. As I've said in my previous videos, my pickup trucks that I have normally wind up being places for me to put parts and tires and rims and this, that, and the other. And this truck here is no exception. But I'd painted Chevrolet on the tailgate, and I was going to show you what it looked like, but since it's blocked, okay, I'm going to let off the accelerator a little bit. Idling just fine, man. I'm really digging this truck. Okay, I'm going to try to back it out just a little bit. Better not do it this camera, but I got it in neutral. But I was going to show you something that I have purchased from a friend of mine. I know I'm always talking about friends that I have, but really, I tell you what, you can have money and no friends, or have a lot of friends and not much money. Let me tell you, that's my situation, and I'll take that situation anytime because I've really got some good friends. I purchased this windshield visor from a friend of mine, and I'm going to put it on the front of this truck on the windshield. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. Let me see if I can back this truck up, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Might have to bear with me for just a minute, because I don't think I can shift and drive. This truck does not have power steering, so all the power is in your arms, and you know I'm a pretty powerful guy. Just kidding. Anyway, we'll see if I can back it up just a little bit, and I'll show you what's going on with me. I try to start my vehicles pretty regular. just to keep everything moving around, and even then it's really not enough. I'll go just a little bit more, not much. I think I'll just stop right there while it's getting good, and let's hope it don't roll before I can get out of here. No? Old truck's sitting pretty. Okay, here we are. Here's what I was going to show you. Oh, dang, just about slipped in the mud. Did you see that? I hope you didn't. Okay, I've got this window visor, and I'm going to show you, in case you're not familiar with these things, how it goes. Man, I'm glad this truck started. There's a lot of times I have bad luck. But it goes up on, let me switch hands. And I don't care about scratching this truck, it's already, so I just set it down here, try to show you what it looks like. Well, I'm not tall enough, but anyway, you get the point. Anyway, this is a used one, obviously. But the point I'm trying to make on this video is I have a brand new one in the box. And never been installed, still in the box. I think I took it out on one of my videos to show you what it kind of looked like. It's all black, primered, I guess. And I was going to put it on this truck, but everything on this truck that I have for this 57 Chevy truck, I'm looking for used. Even though sometimes I can't find used, I'm looking for used, so it kind of matches the truck. Now these boxes down here, these two, have brand new chrome bumpers on it, but I'm telling you, I was looking for used. I can't seem to find used, so I wound up getting new chrome bumpers, even though, and I'm sure as soon as I get these put on, why, somebody will have 4 or 5 sets of used ones. That's just how my luck is sometimes. But my point is, if somebody wants this brand new windshield visor that goes on a 55 through 59 Chevrolet GMC truck, if I'm not mistaken, now I could be wrong, but I think I give 160 plus shipping for this, and I was tickled to death to get it. This is the weights on it. Don't ask me what all this stuff is, but this is it. If somebody wants it for 150 plus shipping, I'll do that. I'll take a little loss on it. Otherwise, I'll take it to a swap meet. I don't think it'll be too hard to get rid of. But as I said, I'd rather have this good used one right here. And it kind of matches the truck, and you know, looks like it's been on there for a long time. Weathered, and you know, got some places on it there that, you know, the paint's kind of bubbling or whatever. You know what? That's rust, and I don't know why. Call me a nut, like I've said in my other videos, but I kind of like that look. So I'm going to wind up putting it on instead of this new one. Now, if you have a real nice show truck, this is the way to go. And I've had, I guess, 3 or 4 of these windshield visors on different trucks that I've had throughout my life, 57s. I think I've had 3 57. This would be number 4. Now, this one's number 4. I always put these on. I really like them, and if you don't do nothing to it, you know, as far as painting or anything, it will kind of fade and, you know, kind of match your truck if it's kind of patinaed or whatever. But I'm thinking about doing what my friend has taught me, and I might put some of that penetrol on it and see what it looks like, you know, kind of keep this look without it deteriorating much more. But anyway, I'm real happy about getting this. But if you want this, like I said, I'll take 150 plus shipping. I'll take a little loss on it. You know, if somebody wants it, it's already in the box. All I got to do is retape it, put your address, and of course you give me money. If you want to give me more than 150, that's great. You know how I am. I'm just kidding around. But anyway, and these are the wheels and tires I took off old Dookie. I'll use them for something, but I guess while I got the truck out, I'll remind you what the truck looks like. I haven't done too much to it, especially it being wintertime. And as I said, I guess maybe I got a little bit of spring fever. I'm not sure. Something's going on with me. But good running old truck. Well, something just fell on my metal building. Hope it wasn't nothing. Anyway, I got to fix this vent window. It doesn't close good, and I need one of those little latches. Man, they're awful proud of those. Can you see that latch on the other side there that closes the vent window? Man, they're proud of them things. I think they're like for two, I think it's like 36 bucks or real close to 40 just for those two little latches. That, you know, as I said, all these parts for these old trucks and these old cars, some of them pretty expensive. Awful proud of them. And I have to save up in order to get anything. But there's the front of it, and there's my dumb patina job that I'm not quite done with yet. My wife and I was talking last night, we might actually penetrate the whole truck, but I've got to do some, I don't know how to do this really, but I got some problem areas in here that I'd like to address, and if I can do it myself, I will, or if I have a friend that can show me or tell me exactly how to do it where it looks kind of decent. But as I said, this old truck's the same age as I am. It's 62 years old, and I guess it's lucky to be here. It sat out in the field in Alabama for I don't know how long, and was purchased by a friend of mine, and he knew I loved these trucks. So as soon as he got the truck, he called me, and as soon as he called me, I went right over and I wound up buying it. So that's kind of the story on this truck. Anyway, I get long-winded, and so excuse me for that. But oh yeah, let me show you one more thing. I still haven't cleaned up the letters, but what I was saying in the rearview mirror at the first of the video, if I didn't have all these, I don't want to say junk, but if I didn't have all these tires and boxes in the back, you could look in the rearview mirror and it would say Chevrolet. It's not Russian, it's Chevrolet. I just thought that's kind of a neat little trick as I wake up all the neighbors closing this tailgate. Okay, hope y'all have a good day. Appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you would, and if I have a few minutes, I might do some more cold starts on the 69 step side and the 78 C10 truck. Appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you later.